And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
For the Jayhawks, Chamberlain's checked in for LaFrance. Rush comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's wide in for Mario Chalmers. Bird can't hit. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Chamberlain kicks to Wiggins. Pass to White. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Money!
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Timeout.
Well, he's such a natural talent, has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. It's tied at 8. 35 seconds left in the fourth. So the Jayhawks going with an almost entirely new group here. Embiid, he's checked in for Morris. Pierce comes in for Wiggins. Peterson's checked in for Brandon Rush. And it's Heinrich in for White. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bird passes to Adebayo. Here's Green. Yes!
And the experience helping Green on these possessions, welcoming the chance to sink a big shot.
Timeout called the Jayhawks. What's your take, guys?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Shane Battier.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Embiid. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Outside, Green.
I got him. Yo, keep moving.
Back to Adebayo.
Hey, who got ball?
Pass to Bird.
Who's man?
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Not easy amongst the trees to get that score, but he just stayed poised.
Get the perimeter. Get in.
The double clutch.
What's up?
And it's good on the lay-in. Bird's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the defense did everything they could there, but his skills as a finisher, wow.
And here's Marshall from the arc. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there, but he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Tricky pump fake move there. Really put the defender off balance.
And he nails the third.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Hey, get mine.
Bird. Out to Battier.
Stay on him. Who got him?
Here's Bird.
Right here.
Pass to Malowacz. Clock at 6. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Pass to Marshall. Takes the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Marshall's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
Here's Ellis. Adebayo on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Back to Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
No shot.
Ellis outside.
Watch it come. Yo, keep moving.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job by Ellis capitalizing inside.
Inside. The kick out to Adebayo. Pass to Green.
No. Pick.
To the paint. Here's Malowacz. And here's Bird from the arc.
Oh, great timing on the swat by Bam. That's something the coach would love to see even more of.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Yo, watch him.
Pass to Payton.
Hey, yo, right here.
Now here's Murray. Defended by Bird. Murray, no good. And here's Brooklyn. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And all these guys can take flight now. Green's athleticism there, exceptional.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Malawaj has got 10.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Brooklyn leads by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The move and the bucket. That's an incredible individual play.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him, and you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Malawaj off on the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And he gets it to go. Marshall's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Hey, swing it.
Murray outside. Payton in the corner. Back to Murray. Kicks it out to Ellis. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, that's Ellis's role offensively. Most of his shots come from beyond the arc.
And here's Bird for 3. There's Bird with the 3.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Adebayo throws it down.
And get used to seeing that from Bam. If you haven't already, young man plays above the rim.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Marshall gets the bucket.
Well, there's the versatility Bam brings to the table. Defending, scoring in the post, facilitating. He's a complete package.
Battier. Pass to Malawaj. Battier, that's for 2. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. On the wing, Murray. Here's Adebayo. From downtown,